As we did tell you about another type of rescue here in the valley.
This time last night, a Sun City man was stuck on a mountain, having fallen some 30 feet. Rescuers used a basket, rope, and helicopter to pluck the man off the mountain. In tonight's Inside Story, Rebecca Gomez talked to firefighters who perform these risky rescues.
A dramatic nighttime rescue. A hiker falls twice, 30 feet in all, hitting his head and leaving him in a daze. He's left stranded in a precarious mountainous area.
I couldn't stop from falling. I was grabbing everything I could, and everything just kept on giving away. And finally I stopped.
The method used to save David is called the long line. Valley rescuers use it when they can't get to the victim easily. It's a time-consuming rescue that requires a lot of manpower.
An average would be 2 hours, probably. Upwards of, we've had operations that run 4 hours. So anywhere in that time frame, it just depends on where the victim is and how our access to it, weather conditions, things like that.
The first task, rig the rescue basket to a helicopter, a process that requires checking and double checking.
Basically to keep me from falling out of, when I'm riding on the outside of the basket, to keep me in one piece so I can't flip over.
One of the most dangerous aspects of the long line rescue is the use of a helicopter. The pilot's job is to keep the line and those at the bottom from swinging or going into a twirl.
Well, there's a little bit of nervousness because you have two lives hanging underneath you, and it's kind of like being at the top of a pendulum and trying to get it, you know, centered above a location someplace and get them safely sat down.
Now, a couple of other interesting footnotes about the helicopter. If there's an emergency, the pilot can order the release of the basket underneath. Someone inside the helicopter would cut the rope, and the pilot pushes a release button. Second, the helicopter is so sensitive that those on the ground cannot jerk the rope for more line because that could cause the helicopter to lose control. So more indication that this is very dangerous and a very sensitive operation.
And shows you how many people it ties up when one person gets into trouble out there.
Exactly.
Yeah. We always show these rescues on TV, and it's interesting to see what goes into it. It's not that simple.
Right,
No.
Just how much, and it's very expensive too.
You bet. Delicate work. Thanks, Rebecca.
Well, can we expect another